Government Rampal's close aide Purushottam Das has been arrested. Bhavtosh is joining us with more details. Bhavtosh, he was found inside the ashram. Has he given any indication as to where Rampal may be?
The police are very sure. In fact, they were confident that Rampal is inside the ashram. Exactly where he could be hiding, that's a million-dollar question. The police have said that questioning of Rampal would also reveal this entire saga, how it unfolded. Now, Purushottam Das is a very close aide of Rampal. He has been with him for nearly 20 years when the self-styled government decided to start his own sect. He was also the one who gave him all the wrong legal advice of not appearing before the Punjab-Haryana High Court, creating ruckus in lower court, and not honouring the summons that have been issued by the lower and the High Court. Police have also said that he was the one who gave the idea that religious gatherings should take place, and in the garb of religious gathering, they should in fact ask supporters to assemble at the main campus of Rampal, which is in Barwala. Now, most of the supporters came here thinking that it would be a religious sermon, little realizing that this was an attempt to fortify himself and also use human beings as shields.
Right, absolutely, Bhavtosh. We've seen, and you've been talking to a few of these supporters who've finally been allowed to come out of the ashram, who've said that they were kept there forcibly and there was no food or even water to drink for the last couple of days.
Well, what is most depressing is the fact that 2 deaths happened at Hisar Government Hospital. The one person who died, she died of heart attack. She was around 30 years old, and the other person was a young toddler. Now, the young toddler was around 18 months, and he died of hepatitis B. The doctors have said that if proper adequate medical care was given by the ashram, then they could have survived. What he has done is that he has kept people as hostage. The administration had cut water and electricity supply for past 4 or 5 days, and most of the people who are coming out are very feverish. They are unwell, and they have all said one thing, that it was Rampal and his close aide Purushottam Das who had kept them hostage.
Right, Bhavtosh, also how deep inside the ashram have the cops now reached? Do we have any update as to how many more hours before they're able to cover the entire area for the hunt of Rampal?
Well, the biggest problem that the police or any security agency faces in such operations in which they want to flush someone out is the fact that the lights become very dim after 6 p.m. Now, it's virtually impossible for any police force to go inside. Now, we spoke to senior police officers, and all of them said that this is not a government building of which they can have a master plan so that they can at least understand where Rampal could be hiding. But this is a private compound which he started building in 2009, and within 5 years the campus spread from 12 acres to 30 acres. He could be hiding anywhere, including the basement. Now, people say that it's as deep as 20 feet. Some say it's as deep as 5 floors. So it would be a very tough task for any police agency to go inside and take him out. The police are just hoping that his supporters, most of his supporters, leave the ashram on their own, and then, if required, they will use force on few of his supporters who are armed, and then flush out Rampal.
Right, the police does suspect that there could be more weapons that have been hidden within the ashram, which is why probably they're going even slower, isn't it?
Yes, that's the biggest problem that the police faced yesterday. Now, the storming happened at around noon, which was virtually captured by everyone on camera. And the moment media personnel entered there, they heard shots being fired, police lobbing tear gas shells. The police have also confirmed that 6 persons, including 5 women, have been found dead in the premises. Now, one doesn't know who killed them or whether they came in between the crossfire, whether it's a collateral damage. In such operations, collateral damage do happen. The police have also said that when they broke through the first barricade, or the main entrance, the JCB crane, they started pouring petrol and diesel over the JCB crane. They started pelting stone. We spoke to a senior officer in Haryana Police. He said that he has burn injuries on his hand because they threw acid. Now, it's a situation that was in fact was led to fester for a very long time by the Haryana government.